Oh, there it's on. Hi, everybody. Okay, well, I'm sorry for last night. My first attempt at this, video from the desk, second attempt didn't work so good. I was kind of here, there, and everywhere. But I've got a point today. Here we go. I am going to. I got an email. I get an email from people, and I respond to emails, and I put them up on my response videos channel. But this one I'm going to put on the YouTube bullet train, precisely because I think it has hopefully the information. The question itself is really an interesting one, and hopefully I can shed some my own opinion that may be helpful, I hope, and then I want to put it in the bullet train because it has a larger audience there. Some of you have some ideas you'd like to share as well. Anyway, there was a video that I made some time back showing Emily and her friends playing at one of her friends playing at outside of our apartment at a little Shinto shrine. You know what? You know what I can do? I can just edit it in. I can put it in right here. Why not? It's something I never do before because I'm always out and about. But I can stop right now, throw in the video, have a look at this, and then we're going to talk about this video from a question I got from a viewer. Here, I'll stop this first, and I'll be back in a minute. Here's the video. Our daughter Emily and her friend Ryo-chan have made some food for the little god that guards our parking lot. So they've made some food and they're going to deliver the food to the little god at the corner of our parking lot. Bye bye. Okay, we're back. Wasn't that cute? Emily was so small back then, and that was right outside of our place. Now that little tiny shrine, it's not really a kamidana. Kamidana is more the one for the inside the house, but it's like a grounds shrine. A lot of Japanese homes will have a little kamidana inside the house, and then a little slightly larger shrine outside, a more proper shrine outside, usually in one of the cardinal locations on the in the property. I think in many cases it's the northeast corner, but on that property it certainly wasn't. In that case, it's usually wherever it's convenient. And that was done by the owner of the apartment building adjacent to our building. And so here's the question from the viewer. This is Susan who writes, and Susan says, Dear Kurt, let's go ahead and read her email. Dear Kurt, I have been viewing your videos for several weeks now on YouTube and have subscribed to the Softy Papa and LylesBrother's channels. Your exploration videos give me great joy. Oh, thank you very much. And as I am seeing a side of Japan I may never see in person. And okay, well, you guys don't want to hear all the nice things she says. Thank you very much, Susan, but you're making me blush. Okay, she says, I want to talk to you. However, this message concerns your video on the parking lot god that you posted way back in 2007. Little Emily, who I am sure in 2012 is no longer little, that's true, she's growing up fast, and her friend were adorable. That said, there is something that has been poking me in the back of my mind for days, and that is the little house with the parking lot power reposes. I like the way you use the word power, interesting. To my Western mind, kind of sad. Well, yeah, the parking lot, wait, let me try to say it again. And that is the little house where the parking lot power reposes looked to my Western mind kind of, sad. There, I think I said it right. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, but nevertheless inquiring sincerely, where and to whom can I contribute some funds to refresh this guardian shrine? I have a PayPal account if that helps. Cheers, Susan. Susan, I got your email this morning. I read it, and I'm actually pretty far behind on the email. I'm trying to catch up. But I wanted to bring this one to the front because I wanted to give you a response quickly, and I have a thought that came to mind. I understand the sentiment. The shrine is run down, and to fix it up. But it's hard to, even though I thought about it earlier, it's kind of hard to put to words. These little places like that, nobody here would really do that. And everything in Japan is about what everybody else would do. And the owner is the owner of that apartment building, and if you approach them to talk about the state of the shrine, they would probably feel uncomfortable. One, because it's kind of going to make them feel uncomfortable that they've let the shrine fall to the state that it has, and two, it might feel like it's kind of none of our business to be inquiring and such. Shrines come and shrines go. It's kind of like just a little edifice that for something that's more permanent, more lasting than the structure itself. When I was an antique dealer, I would, in fact, I have a, in a storage over here a whole bunch of old shrines that basically outwore the nature, kind of undid their permanence, and so to speak. I'm kind of rambling, and they're being gotten rid of and came into my possession. In some cases, the shrines were replaced. In some cases, they weren't. I think that there's no way. I'm being long-winded and basically saying I don't think there's any way that we can comfortably contact the owner and offer to do that. We have to leave it up to them, and it's kind of a private thing. I think if you were to do so, they would probably be uncomfortable, and it might even border on being slightly nosy to do so. And the other thing is that I wanted to say in that is that it's okay for these things to disappear like that. Just this weekend, I haven't even posted the video yet. I followed a little farm trail up into a mountain, and I came to a completely, utterly abandoned Shinto shrine. The roof is collapsed and fallen off. The place is overgrown. Things are shattered and broken. The ceramic vessels that were once used for offerings are destroyed. This nature did this. There was no human vandalism. It was just nature that basically no one goes up there anymore. And the shrine is falling into ruin. And I'm sure Japan is covered with these things. If you consider that Japan is basically there's billions and trillions and gazillions of deities everywhere. These edifices, these monuments come and go, and I've kind of gained that sense of comfort with it. I found that shrine this weekend. I didn't do anything to it. I started to tidy it up a little bit, but then I just realized, just let it go. And I gave I respectfully handled the place and filmed it and just left it go. And I think that's what we have to do with that. I think that's a nice thing that you want to do, but I think we should just let it go. I don't think there's any easier way to do it. And besides the shrine, I know I've been back. The shrine in question is nearly completely gone. You might buy them a new one, but again, we come back to the same thing. This is just my opinion. I'd love to hear what others have to say. Please add, if you want to add some comments below or a response video, more than welcome to. So Susan, thank you for your message. Sorry to be so long-winded, and I'm going to sign off from there. Thanks everybody. Take care. Where's that button? Bye-bye.